嗯。好的。怎么都要我自己弄？哎，按错了。该没了。哎，安安，各位安安。
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
哪个本人啊？你说我是福尔摩斯还是什么？哎，安安。
The window is firmly shut.
应该是这里吧？对，戴尔摩斯。有钱人的门锁，这是怎么容易就打开的？科科。
How can I help you? I came to visit Lord Marsh. What for? I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Hey.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter. Good job, Watson.
I can hide here.
Ooh. Okay. 谢谢你的特殊教育计划，感谢信啊哈，这是什么鬼？嗯？问号啊？这个真的是有钱人之间的对话。 还有是什么呢？这个特殊教育计划救了1到200人啊！这么厉害！应该啊，没了。好吧。
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
JP 开台，好吧。
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well. Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
你可不可以打破另外的东西呢？然后这些笨蛋都不会注意，所有东西都被翻过呀，没人知道呢嘿。Rotate the safe dial and locate the area of clean sound feedback to confirm the correct safe. 哦，好吧，有了。也太久了吧！开刀了！戴森医生在出面啊！我现在是自己在工作的，好多钱哦！这些有钱人真的是哈。
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
应该对。该走了。
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
干没拿到，会怎么样
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You're going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
哎，怎么是华生呢？我在哪啊？没了。第一人称啊，应该不会吧？刚刚坐马车的时候也不是这个样子的、啊。嘿，华生。
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
当然是重病啊，不然呢
Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope.
Tiny drops of blood， 很少的一滴血啊！你说真的
I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod.
？OK。安安，哇，怎么弄的、啊？这么大的一坨。
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
随便呢。
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
随便呢。哎，不要破梗啦！在游戏里寻找逻辑的都
Let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
还是不要这么考究比较好。哎 ，what the哦，好吧。
A mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say.
Tuberculosis.
And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
行了行了，主角是不亏眼。
Thank you, Miss Alice.
染上
Until
这么
later.
重的病
I'll see
的
you，soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Well, well.
This is so romantic.
真的很反叛的啊！哎，按错了。啊，要看地图呢吼。
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
啊？哦。军系的勋章，好吧。哇哦！英国陆军的最强的狙击手。
Here it is.
应该不是这边吧？是这个吗？哎。我找地图啊！哎，晒起来就对了。那是什么鬼？这个吗？啊！这什么鬼？什么鬼上树是一棵很奇怪又神秘的树。好吧。
Here it is.
不想看。
Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
哎呦！
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
解谜靠赛啊！哪一条路看起来像是这个啦？在哪呢？ Epping Forest。哎，找不到。 这里。
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Father, that boy boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
这个呢，我真的是被吓到了。
Wiggins is not the sort of boy you should be socializing with.
So he's perfect then.
Oh, Kate.
太反叛了吧
I'll leave you alone now.
也没有靠晒了，好不好？我最后还是自己看到的。还有没有啊？真的是看不出来，为什么他说有个聚会，然后他说这个 George Hurst 是这个狙击手单位，然后会出现一个任务是去森林里看看发生什么事，太奇怪了。雷不是坐马车吗？What the fuck?
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
那是谁呀？靠！走啊，走啊，好吓人哦！啊！
You won't get far.
干！大哥，大哥，快点，快点，快点！疼！
Where have you gone?
妈的！
Run, little rabbit, run!
操你妈！操你妈！哎，追得太紧了吧！哎，又来！靠！
You're a clumsy one, aren't you?
对啊。能不能走快一点啊？
You scampering little rat!
哎，你的剧情能力也蛮烂的吧？喂，太快了啦！妈的 fucker！ 我拐去！ 被挡住了，我走过去干嘛？他的腿还能走，也是一个奇迹啊！
Where is he?
He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
Find him, boys. Find him.
Hmm. 哎！又来个啊！马德法克金死了！
You scampering little rat. Hungry today. Here you are.
Rock slide， 喂，会山泥倾湿的好不好，大哥？
Where is he?
走！哎，大哥，
I like to call this the Swamp of Despair!
Wow. 哇！最后是记得住我呢，哦，大哥。
Where have you gone? You won't get far! You won't get far!
哎呦！射不中呢，笨蛋！
You won't get far!
拜拜！我走了，再见。
I'm following your tracks!
Oh really？ 好害怕哦！马德法科看你怎么追。
Get far!
He was killed by a shot to the forehead.
哎，
God, it's Lord Harrington's body. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
中了快5枪，还踩了2个夹子。哇哦，好地方呢。
The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. This will help to dress my wound. Someone's coming, I better hide.
哎，让我动一下好不？
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging you, festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
哟，这么凶啊！ No Harrington's body. "我怎么知道啊？靠！还没啊，还没啊！一个是爆头的，一个是好像是胸部的位置中枪吧。狙击手的话应该是爆头的，但穷人中枪的是身体中枪的，所以。 Oops. 我们的Lord Marsh在杀人。如果也不对啊，我是这样啦，也不对啊。连不上呢哦。 办法连起来。那应该只有一个吧？问号。What the fuck？ 现在的情况是，穷人的死法是身体中枪的，那是哪个什么勋爵？那些有钱人是爆头的，那么爆头死呢，一定是狙击手啦，这不用怀疑啊。打身体呢，这不算是狙击手做的啦。而且这个应该不对吧？我先做点事，大家快来。他有罪，该坐牢房啊！不过他快要死。该选择送他去坐牢呢，还是让他死在家里啊？怎么选好呢？没人回答我，拿我自己来。来放过他吧。
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live, he will suffer a far greater punishment. For his ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. Look, it's already dragging him painfully and slowly to his death. Then his wealth can and will be used to support the families affected by the Quartermain Club's malevolence.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Ouch. I missed.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
哎，我选不了啊，大哥。6%的人选择这个结果啊啊！这6%人跟我们选择是一样的，哎。重喊一次好了，干。一定是他在杀人啊！刚刚你说的蛮清楚的。难道要检控他吗？
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This
真的是很变态耶。
The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
好吧，你去死吧。
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
哇，76%呢哈，那这个应该没问题了吧？ 稳了，稳了，稳了，稳了。
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
难得福尔摩斯说要穿的比较得体一些啊，不行。戴副眼镜就行了，这么有趣。我觉得又穿的得体一些，还是戴这个帽子比较好。胡子就算了，没必要。要去打保龄球的话，这样子就好，没问题，没问题。说起来，这个福尔摩斯的样子挺像那个 Robert Downey Jr. 的，罗伯特·唐尼。没问题，没问题。什么鬼？说的真好听，大哥。牺牲少数人，为了更光明的未来。也不怕笑死人呢。
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that.
好好好，我觉得挺正常的啊，也挺好看的啊。这华盛真的是呢不管他，我们走。
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really. Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan Quiche calendar.
Mayan Quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That?
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
Good luck, Holmes.
Hopper.
This statue is made of metal. The statue of Tekun Uman.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
帽子不太正确啊。
What a beautiful day for November.
他说的应该是这个吧？
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar. What a spectacular season. What a spectacular season. The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club.
我有点忘了这个球怎么打。
Arthur is in the final with you. Mr. Sherlock Holmes! How exciting!
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Are you ready to begin the final game?
Nope.
I still need some time.
Not just yet.
Good luck, Holmes.
I lost to the quarterfinals.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
Oh really 啊？无敌的阿法，你当你是阿瑟王吗？
Only club members have access.
Are you ready now?
打不好就重打。
Yes, let's start the final.
Beat your component as close as possible to the right markable. Oops. 快吧！啊，太远啦！刚才我是这样打的，有个这样子应该可以了吧？停！有点远了喂，力量大了一点点。 哎，大哥，你很垃圾耶！啊，这样好像也大了一点点。哎，大哥啊，太远了。 糟糕！ 去啊！哎，谢谢你的合作，谢谢你的合作。稳，是不是稳稳的？太大力了啦！哦，稳！哎，大哥，阿瑟王大哥，打不倒的阿瑟王啊！我看你还是乖乖投降吧。嫩逼！你输定了。嫩。没问题啊，蛮近的嘛。哎，你看，有人来撞我了。大家一起出去没问题，我拿6分。啊，还要打一场呢。冲的有点远。来，没问题，稳稳的。我让你拿10分，你也赢不了我啊！你看，你没吃饭吗？我是天才，我是天才。 哎，嫩逼啊！太大力了。哎，还好，停！形容应该能拿10分吧。哎，不要撞！哎呦！Stop! Yes, 10分，10比0。
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's
yeah.
go home.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go home.
Hey, Mr. Alpha the Invincible. Ah.
My congratulations, Mr. Holmes.
能逼10比0。今天。
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
笑我干嘛呢？啊！杀死谁啊 ？Alice 是夏洛特·福尔摩斯的新邻居，她很年轻，很漂亮，而且她看起来能和小朋友相处得很愉快，但是她还没结婚。他佩戴的这个事物显示他跟那个罪恶世界有些联系。他有一个悲惨的过去，他手上的疤痕显示他曾经有个那个自杀的倾向。好吧。
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father! Why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbors. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
哎呀，因为我用的是耳麦，而且我真的不知道该怎么调，所以听起来真的有点怪怪的。我也知道，是我没有办法。
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
My Canada 看历史就知道啦。玛雅帝国坐落在这个热带雨林的地地，哪个地区呢？现在大家都知道是奎地马拉，奎地马拉。这个玛雅帝国呢，它的力量达到最高峰的时期呢，是大概在公元6世纪。玛雅帝国呢，他们很强大的地方是在于那个农业啊，耕田的。我是港田的，还有这个是什么鬼？我有点看不清楚。陶器，还有应该是历法吧。象形文字。没必要买个麦吧，因为我这个耳麦其实是方便我以后玩什么游戏需要语音聊天才用的。我又不像老皮他们要专业的开台啊，所以就不用了嘛，对不对？然后不要啦，我不买做麦哈。我开台是为了我开台只是为了开的爽。好玩而已啊，没必要。睡。
Did it? It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Pshaw. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Oh, really, huh?
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
这是连头的警察，真的是不靠谱。
The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged. Traces of metal on stone. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Pieces from the pedestal.
这是连头的警察，真的是呢哦，有够弱的。
Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
雷蛇啊！这是东西我都不懂啊。
Scratches on the stone.
我这个我看一看。 我这个是买 Republic of Games ROG 的，都是华 Access 的。Hello?
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
不看字幕只听语音的话，只能听到一半吧。
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
我看你是帮不了我了，所以还是算吧。
Only club members have access. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. The case is scratched and dented. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal.
Oh.
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them.
怎么开啊？哎，哎。 这什么鬼啊？哎
Money was left inside the wallet. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Nope.
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
怎么可能呢？你有没有人会偷这个东西而不偷钱呢？只有白痴才会这么做吧？这智障你！ Hello?
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
Wow, really? Ah. 这个很好标性啊。Invitation 应该说 active 吧，不然呢 political act symbol 好不？哦，我们来看看这个家伙是什么鬼。Sir Charles Yellingham is the manager of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club。但是这个伦敦小谷的 Institute 应该怎么翻译？我有点不懂。他以前是个士兵，他已经结婚了。他看起来很有钱，但是只是表面上而已啊。他跟这个，他在政治上跟这个 Tory Party 有什么关系？而且看起来很平凡的社交生活啊 ，whatever man。
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty?
哎，那你究竟是有没有看到？你是听到不是看到吧？
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member and an excellent bowler.
保龄球啊！
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
真的假的？
So Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Oh, really?
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Hopper.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
And what about the statue?
Well, no idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but...
Please, go on.
He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and... Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
这个样子啊。应该是这样吧。然后，然后，然后。 看起来好像有点不对。
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tikkun Uman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
警车先生，你的最好是不要看小我戴勒特大尔摩斯的能力，好不好？然后我们先去 Scotland Yard 苏格兰墙。Flags of Father Klein, Zacharias Greystone was killed from the direction of the pedestal where the club statue stood. 被下的方向呢，刚好是那个吊上站的地方。然后他被杀了之后呢 ，Sir Charles 看见哪个吊上跑走了 ，Sir Charles was alone。哪个时候啊 ，Sir Charles 刚好是孤身一人，好吧，应该是不能推断出什么来的。
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes. I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Good.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
They will find the thief.
Mr. Holmes?
我是这个 evidence room， 应该是吧。
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Money was left inside the wallet. An ordinary pencil. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. Zacharias had already translated some symbols.
Wow.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look. Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
好了，我最讨厌这些东西了。我的眼睛没有办法看得那么清楚啊。 有了，whatever。这些形象让你看的人要死啊！我手收，人脸呢？人脸呢？啊 ，no no。鱼。
Now I think I've missed something here.
What the fuck? No, 不要这样啊
！I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
诅咒 Curse to appear anyone to disturb secret temple to meet that sealed risen.
No, I think I've missed something here.
Only chosen to have mercy.
No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed.
Really?
No, I think I've missed something here. Now I think I've missed some. Now I think I've missed. Now I. Now I think I've missed. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. Now I think I've missed something here. Now I...
啊，不要闹了，受不了啊！
Now I think I've missed... Now I think I've missed something here. Now I think... Now I think I've missed something here. No. Now I think I've missed something.
救命啊！
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. No. No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed something here.
The only chosen to have mercy 应该没错吧 ？Cursed to be anyone to disturb secret temple 应该也没错吧？啊，我受不了了。
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the secret temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. 我靠！我刚刚好像也这样子排序过啊，好不好？ 等一下，我有点事要做。 了，亏了，亏了。这应该没东西了吧？
There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being.
Monk. Hello, hello, hello.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
哦，感染了什么病呀？
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage.
哦，好。他的心脏的部分，还有消化系统的部分有什么？
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage.
Oh, Hopper.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
喝酒啊 Hello?
This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person. It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant. These scars are old.
Bye-bye.
We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club.
Hello?
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
Oh, really, huh? Go吧。Lestra is exhausted， 他很疲累，他没有睡得很好。昨晚他有喝个酒，而现在呢，他很头痛。不过他在心里，他的枪显示他现在心情很好。他手上有一条有女性香水味的手帕。Mrs. Robin, the wife of a British councilman， 某个英国议员的老婆，跟他有很密切的联系啊。这家伙坏蛋哎！
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then, take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
I'm curious to know how you obtained this warrant.
我们恐吓了一个inspector， 一个应该是 在香港应该叫做督察吧，高级的警官，哈哈哈，好爽哦！Physical ability。哎，行，我不乱来好不好？啊，不要这样。好，没关系的，没关系的。
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue spear.
已经去看了。之前呢，bank 银行的通知书，很缺钱哦。458克重的固体的黄金，来自一个危地马拉雕像的黄金的危地马拉雕像的其中一部分。哇，它真的很缺钱耶！所以呢 ，Zacharias Greystone 希望呢Charles 不要把那个玛雅的日历倒出去，他想研究它呢。
A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim. Charles Yellingham has a large family. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
应该没了吧？哎，他要举办这个派对，这个派对是要用来颁奖的，因为那个保龄球的比赛，他需要 20箱的伤兵，40人的晚餐，还需要一个音乐家啊，30束花朵要来做装饰品，还要写这个邀请卡。又是那个银行？他说的这次他说的是还钱的时间晚了，所以要罚款。After studying your proposal, we agree to cease missing part of your club collection to pay in payment of the credit, which will be sold in private auction. All raised money will be revised against your credit amount.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
Whoa. I
wonder who this man is. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. Zacharias Greystoke. I wonder who this man is. Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament. The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it. The late Mr. Bromsby's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Sutherland's collection. The late Mr. Roberts' collection. This metal globe is very
fantastic. I can hear about that.
Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing. These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune. This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. These antiques look quite valuable. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
Oh, 有趣。这些东西呢，他们原本的拥有者都是现在都是去另外一个世界了。这个真的很有趣。
Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
完了 Telegram, speak the truth.
But in fact, you do.
Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
All the items are from our club members.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
这就很有趣啦。No, no, no, not just yet. "这两个都说得通，不过呢，我觉得这个比较可能吧。他手上也有这么多别人的收藏品，也不需要特别先再杀一个来拿人家的收藏品去卖，这不合逻辑。然后这三个都没有关系了吧？啊，没关系的哦。那么现在要去哪？现在要干什么？哦，我手上有些东西要回家研究了。来，哎，啊
My archive. I can always consult it.
？What the fuck？
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
啊，对，胶片。
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath. Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
啊，做假的。
Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
有趣，有趣。 应该要可以去俱乐部去问吧。跑来跑去真麻烦。
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albeit. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member.
Bernard Marley.
He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
哦，真的假的？
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
很怕。为什么这么怕？ 知道你宇宙啊，先当成是真的吧？怎么可能当我是白痴呢？ 应该是不知道啊，不然他不懂玛雅的文字，还想把那个东西送给我们呢啊！不科学，不科学。然后他说 ，Blue Street X 8号。
Keaton Street. Gumballs Road. Gumballs Road.
What the fuck?
Keaton Street. Gumballs Road. 在哪里啊？ Possum Street. Possum Street.
刚刚应该是从那边走过来的。那么 刚才走过这边，这边应该也是回头路，所以应该是往这里走吧。
Cranny Street. Cranny Street.
就在这边哦。
Grub Street.
Yeah. 1、2，这个是3，这个是4、5、8，对，这也是8。
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
Pedro Alvarado, conquistador， 西班牙征服者。码头还没有做出来，人。
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Very thank you.
A drawing of Takunu Man. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue. There were 2 large boxes. Fresh scratches. A furnace for melting metal.
Female statue，这是这里咯。
Something large and heavy was dragged here. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Takunu Man's statue. Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
应该没有了吧？在这里了。Maya statue. This is a limited collection for fine art collectors. Only 10 statues are available. 而且也是 Taku Man。我靠，你在闹哪门啊，哥哥？
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here?
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Ah, reassuring.
Ang Bernard Money is not yet 45 years of age， 还没有45岁。他是这个冶炼厂的主理人，也是这个小谷的俱乐部的会员之一。不受骗服。而且看起来很像就是住在这个冶炼厂里面。他很迷信，他带了很多这个巫圣符，对他花很多的时间在他的办公室的桌子上，而且又 用一些很锋利的物品，还有这个机油。他的工作需要集中，所以他要戴上这个眼镜去做近距离的工作，好吧？
Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape.
Oh.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go?
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
Upburn?
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
真的假的?
But in fact you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
这家伙呢？先回家。
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Ah, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me,
Oh,
Watson.
What are you going to do with it, Holmes?
看新的，当然要看新的。
I can't help myself. I must open this letter. It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle. I need to turn on the gas burner first.
好。 Oh.
Miss Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible. I need something to apply the glue. That's it.
Don't stop playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
Oh.
I can't believe that you'd open someone else's letter.
有什么不好心的呢？
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say then. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her...
What?
We all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secrets, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
女人真麻烦，气死了。
Ah, Holmes, I entirely forgot. There's a man corresponding to the photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
Oh. 医生的衣服 ，Doctor outfit， 然后戴个眼镜，应该这样就可以了吧？
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
行。
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you?
Hello, Baird. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side.
Window.
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home.
Mr. Byron, 10 to 14. Window side， 所以不在这边，在这边。那也没别的选择啦。这是你对不对？
Mr. Byron?
More doctors? Please, I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
Ripple. Ripple 失去了他的手，他没有他的女朋友了。A drug dependency， 他嗑药嗑上瘾了。Train mark upon his body.
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong, I've never left London.
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Chekuna man! Dr. Baird! Come here quickly, I don't feel well!
What on earth is going on? Please, calm down. I'm sorry, my dear colleagues, but Dr. Brunt is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Weren't you paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation.
Oh.
This address is almost invisible.
Address Dulu Street, yeah, 21D.
He recently purchased Chinese tobacco.
Oh.
Our man passed by a circus.
Circus? Eh?
Oh, you're still here?
Obviously. We're waiting for Mr. Byron. Is he not with you?
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to collect his belongings.
Holmes, it seems that Albeit has escaped. Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity. Quickly. I know how to find him.
What should we do next, Holmes?
回家查资料啊，不然呢？
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding. We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
烟馆、市场，还有这个，也太快了吧！
Now we need to find a street name ending in OOK.
一下子就找到，我真的是天才呢！OOK Street.
Here it is. 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albeit's flat.
来。伟阳，哇，他家看起来蛮有钱的。
Do you hear that? Quick! We have to open this door.
我们看我们他才叫人帮忙啊！有没有这么巧合啊？
If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view.
God.
This table could serve as cover. Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me.
来。
Watson, cover me!
这法克太危险了，说。
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
哎，你还放烟雾弹，你是隐者呢。
Our assailant escaped using this rope. Our attacker escaped through this skylight. A statue was once here. Now it's missing. It appears that the missing statue may have escaped via the window in the roof. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
No! Don't kill me!
Calm down. It's over now. It's gone.
You? Oh. But why are you here? You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks? Your true name is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
Yes, I was.
Can you tell us what happened here?
After your visit at the hospital, I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence?
Never mind. It's probably the fever.
真的假的?
Or perhaps a living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it. I must examine your residence. It may hold some clues. Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signalled the end of my career, and my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name and my address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it. It was my curse to fade away little by little. Tekunu man's revenge.
Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago?
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how, I only have flashes of memory, but by some miracle I survived. I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time, but at last I managed to return to London.
Oh.
You are aware of Zacharias' murder, are you not?
Yes, and quite aptly I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly?
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
And who would have been the hunter?
Tekunu man? Whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
他想要这个肾上腺素的刺激，然后他说：“想想看，他死的时候那个肾上腺素。”啊，好啊。Brazil are. 哇靠 ！Give rights and freedom to albeit the from his day forth for him and his descendants， 还给他们权利跟自由的 authorization for slave liberation， 解放奴隶的这个正式的通知书之类的。 好吧 ，Letter from Albia。哇，因为他曾经当过奴隶，所以他觉得这个耻辱不能 让人知道，所以他隐藏他自己，好吧。
Albiet's wife and son, I presume. This model forms a part of another, larger model. 1894. This model was created after the expedition to Guatemala. This model forms a part of another, larger model. The interior seems well designed, but I cannot see it properly. This bed is very small.
What shall we do next, Holmes?
There's a little bed in the small room. It's been used.
Well, it is for my son Gulliver. After my official death, my wife and he left for Glasgow. On my return, I installed this room.
So
我没记错的话，还是14年前啊，他还是这么小吗？你骗谁啊，大哥
？What is a life with a crippled father? They will lose me again.
还有你可以让你自己的儿子睡那么这样子的房间，你骗谁啊
Mr. Albeit, what is this?
How? It's impossible. How did you find it?
Answer me.
17 years ago, I built a model of Teknon Man's temple. We stored it inside the club's globe before leaving for the expedition. I've no idea if it's still there. While in Guatemala, I had dreams about a missing part. A pyramid. Then, when we entered the temple, I experienced vivid visions.
Wait a minute. You entered the temple?
Well, yes, we did. And we found the pyramid from my visions. But I was too weak. I was unable to solve the mystery of its entrance. I failed there. I always wanted to understand why. So upon my return...
You rebuilt this final part according to your visions and...
Nothing. But I'm dying, and at least my son will see that I did my best to complete my life's work.
哇，真的是骗谁来着？你说我也不信啊！妈的，反正。啊 ，no no 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 no， 经常按错的。对啊，他有儿子，我相信。但他说他10多年前的儿子还睡那么小的床，还睡在哪种地方，我都不相信。我跟你说。What the fuck?不要再这样了，好不好？先这样吧，我们还要去这里。你要发声干什么？
Watson, stay alert, and you'll need to be quiet.
哇靠！ 我是下面那个啊。简单。
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
来。
This door is securely locked. I must find another way in.
Holmes, be careful!
哎，怎么走啊？
Move this. Something is blocking its path.
Upper. Then 总可以了吧？最近那么多人想加我机械好友啊！等我一下。 对吧？哎。Thank you.
I need a clear path.
来，等一下。来，走了啦！来。我的平衡感很好。如果你可不可以走快一点？有点辛苦。 进来了，进来了，我们进来
I'm
了。
here. Can you let me in?
来来来，进来了，进来了，我们进来了。
A Mayan pyramid. A slot. It appears to be part of some mechanism.
Oh.
We need to hurry and find out what Mr.
Obviously for a dagger. Mayan period, I think. I'll need a dagger to work the mechanism.
还有什么呢？还没有啊。
There's a recurring theme that connects all of these sculptures. Marley is obviously an avid student of mechanics.
机械学的。来来来来，打铁喽！ 街拍游戏啊，靠！真的了不起。
I hope this dagger fits.
我们的福尔摩斯连打铁也没问题啊。这太溜了吧！
Another statue of Tikkun Uman. Marley dismantled these alarm clocks for their parts. It's shut tight. It's closed. It's shut tight. It can move, but a part of the mechanism is missing. Be careful, Watson, unless you want to be speared by Tikkun Uman. So, Bernard Marley built a mechanical globe. This globe has space inside. It should be possible to open it.
可不可以不要？ 好痛苦哦！有点不对。不行啊！ 对。不动啊！放进去呢哦。还差一个。对，哈哈哈。哇塞，好可怕！
A piece of a map in metal. This object evidently connects to something else. The statue is in 3 parts. Only the gold is original. Marley must have reconstructed the other 2. The statue...
冇廢話得唔得？
The statue... This part is in solid gold. It's worth a fortune. It's almost daylight. The workers will be here soon. It's time to leave.
走了走了。对啊，头折的部分还能做得到，船自动的不可能吧？才10多年前呢，大哥。
What should we do next, Holmes?
A map of London and its surroundings. I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
女儿的房间。
The statue of Tikkun Uman.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Boy.当鬼了，好可怕！路。不了啊。杀死谁呀？ 这边也不是吧？对啊。咦？贝壳。游戏的操作有点不太好。门在正对面。我们要把这没有开锁，好，这个90度。马尔人真的能做出这么厉害的机关吗？我觉得太不可思议了。90度，那大概在45度啦。哎，不够哎！哎，扭个180就行啦。哎， 啊。靠背啊！没问题了吧？180。杀死谁呀？ 把懒汉的。好啊，掉下去啊！你掉下去给我看看啊！我觉得你掉下去也蛮有感觉的。笑脸，笑脸，笑脸，笑脸，笑脸，笑脸，哇，哎，你看这里不对啊！笑，笑，笑。这也不行。也没不要这样子吗？右边是不能走的，应该只能到左边才行。恶心。
Treasure of Takunuma.
也没有多小啊。
No keyhole or handle. There must be a way. The calendar. It was here. So Zacharias, Sir Charles, and Marley have all known about this from the beginning. This is the statuette that Bernard Marley, Sir Charles, and Zacharias all shared.
这个就简单啦。还挺忙的啊，我也有点玩到疯了。好了，最后一个，解决喽！Sir Charles。 这个是不是我们可怜的欧比？这个是靠一个他妈的自己拿着了雕像，结果是这样子啊！ 好了，我们有结论啦！可怜人，可怜人啊！
Mr. Albeit. Oh, you're here with your son.
Yes, obviously.
We have to talk with you, and it involves the police.
I see. Gulliver, go across the road to Mrs. James. This is an adult conversation.
当我没看见
Hold on just one second, please.
哎，10多岁还这么小。
A pygmy?
As I suspected. Albeit brought him back from Brazil. You were both slaves there and you escaped together, am I correct?
You are. We are companions through life to death. He's more like a brother to me.
So he's the murderer?
But he was merely obeying his master.
Yes, I'm the one who planned the murder. I'm the one responsible.
You wanted them to pay for what they did to you.
True. Now I don't care what happens to me. I'll be dead soon. But Gulliver, you have to let him go.
I wasn't planning to arrest you, only that we might know the truth. Although I regret that Gulliver must leave England and return to his own country.
Shame. But thank you, Mr. Holmes.
爽。我觉得结果还不错。不行啊，我好像9点多到10点啊，玩到现在都差不多4个小时了，我得休息休息。应该要到明天才会继续再玩吧。今天就不要了，头有点疼啊。
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
Why don't you stay with Mrs. Hudson?
Oh, but Miss Caitlin has more in common with Miss Alice, and they get along so well.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it. The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me. I'm sure that our two brains will.
Brains.
好，麻烦，超级麻烦。不到30岁的美国的演员。
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
哈个屁呀！好了，那就先这样了。对啊，那个 Orson Wilde 没那么有点不好，长得不好看、啊，性格也不太讨人喜欢，就对了。好了，我要关台了，好累啊。好了，明天见了，再见了，各位。